Hello, my darlings. I hope you're doing great. I have so many fragrances that I'm so excited about here to show you, and one massive flop. So let's just get started with the fact that I finally have my new fragrance in my hands. Yay! Finally, Cabana Sunset is with me, and I couldn't be more happy about how it looks and how it smells. It's insane, guys. I mean, come on. This is insanely beautiful. It's like Barbie bottle, like neon Barbie pink. I mean, come on. But, let's not judge the book by its cover. I already am getting so many positive feedback from you guys about this fragrance. I'm so happy because I know that some of you were a little bit hesitant to purchase it because of the lack of massive discount codes this time. And this was not my decision, this was the brand's decision. I do not own the brand, so I cannot decide in such things. But basically, this time buying Cabana Sunset, you can either use my normal 10% off coupon code, or you get a complimentary gift, which is actually very nice. And it's a full bottle of 100 milliliter all over body spray, which is also the extrait of PERFUME. So you basically get like 2 fragrances in one go. I will show you the new releases in a second, but yeah, this is the opportunity that you can have if you want to try some other fragrances like Lost in a Dream or any other of my fragrances or Gabby's fragrances. Then this is a great way to do so. But yeah, I know that some people were a little bit like hesitant to purchase because of lack of the code. And you know what? I feel like this fragrance will fight for itself. I feel like now I see it's so good. So many people love it already that I know I've done such a good job with this fragrance, So if you decide to purchase it or not, believe me and trust your peers who already got it, that it's absolutely amazing. Honestly, I've never gotten such a massive, humongous, beautiful feedback yet on any fragrance. Not in one go. So I'm so happy. I'm happy that you guys love it, because of course the main reason why I make what I make and do what I do is for you to be happy with your new fragrance. And this is something else. This is something else. I'm sorry, but this is so unique. This is lychee overload. This is apple granita, like an apple sorbet. This is strawberries and peaches and coconut. But now that I have a full bottle, not just the the tester, I feel like you get the whole coconut. You really do get the whole coconut, and that's exactly what I wanted. It also has that raw, nutty aspect that I really wanted it to have, because it's very natural smelling and very unique at the same time. There's nothing artificial about this coconut here, and this was my goal. This was my goal, and now that I have a full bottle, I can fully attest that this is exactly what I wanted to achieve. Because, with these samples, even though I got so many of them, I'm never sure how it's going to turn out when it's actually poured into something so big as a 100 ml bottle. But I'm safe. It's exactly what I wanted. It's perfect. Of course, guys, if you receive it, it's a brand new batch. So preferably it would be amazing if you let it sit for a week or two. Spray a few sprays. You can use it daily, but just at the same time let it sit for a couple of days, or even to 2 weeks. And even though I was really focusing on women with this release, because all my releases are pretty much unisex, let's be honest. Like, a lot of men use Venom of Love, loads of men use Kind Intentions, Lost in the Dream is also quite unisex, sweet but still quite unisex. This one for me was like, girls only. Like, girls only, bye, boy bye. But apparently not really, because my boyfriend loves it so much that he keeps on wearing it since we received the bottle. He's obsessed. Does he smell girly? In my opinion, yes, he does. But he doesn't mind at all. But also, you know, I think it's because he's such a massive supporter of mine that he's like insanely proud of what I've done this time. And Cabana Sunset is truly, truly like my pride and joy, because I put everything I love in a fragrance when it comes to the notes into one little gem of a neon Barbie. So yeah, that's Cabana Sunset. You can see for yourself on my Instagram and NAVITUS Instagram. You can see the reviews. Like, I am so humbled and blown away because of the feedback. I only came across one person who said that it's too like apple granita to them, like it's too zesty at first. I would say that's why I suggest letting it sit a little bit so the vanilla can work in the bottle, because for example, I've had these samples for a while and they're not as zesty at all. They're way more creamy, way more vanillic. So I know that after a while, that input of zest dies down as the fragrance maturates and develops. So yeah, let the vanilla inside do its thing, because there's a lot of vanilla that needs to really work through the oil, you know. Perfumes get darker with vanilla, etc. So it really has to like do its dance inside the bottle, then it gets way more vanilla, way more creamy. So if you are concerned about the zesty aspect, trust me, it's not going to be as prominent as this sits for a bit, because I've had these samples for a bit now, like months, and they're not half as zesty as the new batch. So I'm just saying, if you are like a bit hesitant, if it's too zesty, if it's too like apple granita, it's not going to be. It's just like for now. But I think after a week or two, the vanilla and the vanilla custard will really go and amp up the fragrance with the sweetness and creaminess. So yeah, I'm just being super honest with you guys, and since I know the process of creating the fragrances so well now, because I've been doing it for years, literally now, I can tell you that it will change a little bit. So yeah, it's definitely not going to be as zesty. For me, I really like that zest, you know? I really love it. Some people said that they smell like a strawberry bubblegum, which I kind of do agree with. And Gabby Loves Perfume says it smells kind of like a strawberry marshmallow. So everyone gets something else in this. But yeah, the zest will definitely die down as the vanilla starts developing. So you can expect this fragrance in a week or two to be way sweeter and creamier than it is as you open it first time. So yeah, that's Cabana Sunset. I know I've rambled a lot, but I just wanted to get it out of the way and explain to you the whole process and how the fragrance is going to change if you already have it. Now, with Cabana Sunset, Navitus released so many body sprays, it's insane. So we've got white collection and black collection. So the white collection includes Melon Kiss, made by Gabi. I love it. I've already used like half of the bottle, I feel like. We have Lost in a Dream, which I saw it's already sold out on the website, but I hope they restock it soon. And this is how the white collection looks. As you can see, it looks so nice and luxurious, and it's like exactly the same fragrance, just in a spray form. You get exactly the same thing. You get 87 of percent of alcohol, which means the rest 23% is parfum, is the perfume oil. So it's just a different nozzle basically. So don't be afraid of those all over sprays, because they can easily be used as a normal fragrance, and they're so light and nice to travel with. I love them for traveling, especially because they're almost as long lasting as the normal fragrance, but they are so, like, you know, easy to travel with because it's not glass, it's not heavy. So yeah, this is the white collection. This is how it looks. So we've got Melon Kiss, Lost in a Dream, and then we have a lot when it comes to the black collection. So we've got the newest release from Aisha, Amour Infinite. So that's the first one. So the black collection looks like this now. Before, the black bottles had black caps as well. Now they are gold, which I do really like. I honestly like both versions, to be very honest with you. So yeah, now they look like that. So here we have Amour Infinite. Then we have the box, just so you know how it looks. What else do we have? We have Amorous Intense, which is also created by Aisha. We've got, what else? We have Mahnika Sonade, which is also a new addition to all over sprays, created by Sharida. Then we have Baklava Royale, created by Gabi. And the other ones, which are Chocolate Queen, Ambrosia, and Venom of Love, are in the old collection. So like all black bottles. So that's that. We have pretty much every single fragrance now in the spray form. And this is the last look of how they look like. And you can get them as a gift of your choice if you purchase Cabana Sunset. If you're okay with such promo, of course. So that's that. These are the sprays. Now I want to get into a very, very exciting haul. And you know what? Like, life is crazy. Life is truly crazy. So if you know Stephanie Ledda, she's like a big influencer. And I've been watching her for years, literally years. I feel like I've been in college when I started watching her, or maybe even before. I don't know for how long she's been on YouTube, but it feels like decades now. And she really loves perfumes as well, to the point that, like, massive thumbs up for her. She created her own brand. And she reached out to me by herself, saying that, you know, she wants me to check out her fragrances. And I was like, girl, I've been watching you for years. You've been on my computer for years. And now you wanna, like, what? So obsessed with this whole situation. Truly, like, full circle in life. It's crazy. But yeah, I got 2 fragrances from Ledda, the brand, from Stephanie Ledda. And I think these are the 2 first ones that she released, because there is another one in the discovery set that I received. As you can see, there's a very nice box, and you pull it out and you have 3 fragrances. The one that I do not have a full bottle of is 14 Isla Coco. And of course I love it. It's such a beautiful coconut. It's so, so nice. So nice. If you love coconut, check it out. I also got 2 travel sprays for the fragrances, which is great because when I go on vacation, I'm gonna bring these along. Because, by the way, I love the fragrances, both of them. So let's start with the first one she created, and that is Ledda 22 Orris. And if you guys do not know, Orris is basically like iris butter, and it's one of the more expensive ingredients in perfumery, and it smells absolutely amazing in my opinion. I really love fragrances with Orris, so I was sure that I would love it. I'm just gonna be straightforward with you. I was sure I would love it. So this is the packaging. This is a 50 ml bottle, and this is how it looks. Very dainty, very beautiful, almost like vintagey looking. I really love it. Kind of reminds me of Chloe bottles, kind of that vibe, or Erin bottles, you know, kind of that vibe, but very nicely done. Good cap, and the scent, I love it. This is pear leaf, freesia, and pink pepper. Then we have that Orris, jasmine, and lily of the valley, and in the base we've got marshmallow, musk, sandalwood, and moss. And I must admit that I wasn't wrong. I knew I was gonna love it, and I do. Oh yeah, like this is so good, so good. This is a beautiful, sweet, there is that pear, but mainly it's like a sweet, orrisy, powdery marshmallow fragrance. It's gorgeous. I love it so much. It's perfect for every day. It's clean, but not too clean to the point that it goes soapy. Absolutely not. But it's a cleaner fragrance, but it's sweet. It's just perfection. Like, it's done to perfection. I am obsessed. I am obsessed. She really has done an amazing job with this one. Orris, you can blind buy. I am sure you're gonna love it. I am sure you're gonna love it. Many people compare it to what? Radiant Nectar from Clean, and also Glossier You. I would say it's better than both of them. Some people compare it to Sonic Flower. Sonic Flower from Room 1015 is way less sweet. It's more like musky. So no, this is like sweeter, fluffier. It's like a marshmallow cloud. Also, some people compare it to Juliette Has a Gun Pear Incorporated. As much as I love pear from Juliette, this one is way more artificial. This one is super smooth. Whereas pear from Juliette is more like aquatic, more harsh, more like artificial, I'll be honest. And this one is like smooth and buttery and just beautiful, while still having that pear aspect and beautiful powderiness from the Orris. The best. The best. It's gonna be my go-to for sure. And the next one that I got from her is 18 Vanilla Nera, which is black vanilla. And this one is really good because it's not your typical easy peasy vanilla. No, there is some nice darkness here. It's considered to be mainly an amber fragrance, and yes, I must say it's quite resinous. So here you've got pink pepper, ginger, and bergamot. Then you have resins, olibanum, cardamom, and florals. And in the base, you've got vanilla, patchouli, and musk. This one is so nice. This is the vanilla that I truly love. It's resinous, it leans a little bit Middle Eastern. You still have a beautiful kind of sugary vanilla. To me, it is a sugary vanilla. But mixed with all those spicy, resinous notes, it makes it smell so opulent and quite unisex. You know, it kinda reminds me of Sugar Leather from NUIT. The vibe, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. And you know that it's like my favorite fragrance of all time. So if this one has a vibe of it, of course I'm gonna love it. This is like, honestly, this to me is like you mixed Sugar Leather from NOMADE and Kayali Vanilla 28 together. That's kind of the vibe you're getting, but it's still very unique. It's not like it reminds me strictly of something. I'm just giving you a reference to, you know, to what you might compare it to. So that's that. Beautiful longevity on both of them. I get good 7 hours with moderate projection, so that's very, very nice. So congratulations to Stephanie Ledda. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the look of the bottles, the presentation. I'm obsessed with the smells. They're amazing. And now she is able to ship worldwide. So she will be available in Europe. If not already, then very, very soon. So check Ledda out. You know, I've loved her content for years, and I'm so, so happy that she made her passion into her brand. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So massive, massive congrats. I really, really love what she's done. All right, guys. Now I have only 3 more fragrances to show you. I hope I'm going to be quick. All right. I hope I'm going to be quick. So the first one I just received in PR. This is from Memoize London, Aurora. I wanted this for myself. I worked with the brand before, and I had a meeting with them in Milan. Really loved Aurora from the get-go, so I was really, really into it, really wanted to get it, and they kindly sent it to me. And this is something else. Okay, this is truly, truly something else. This not only looks like My Little Pony, this actually smells like My Little Pony would. And I don't mean the stables, okay? I mean like Candyland. This to me is Candyland. It's absolutely stunning. People say on Fragrantica that it's marine. And okay, maybe those marine notes show up here and there, but please do not even look at Fragrantica what people compare it to, because it's absolutely untrue. Like Fame from Paco Rabanne? No, absolutely not. This to me, I'm gonna read you the notes in a second, but this to me smells like those hard candies covered in that kind of like a dust. You know what I mean, in that flour candy coated thingy. I don't know how to explain it, gosh, but those hard candies that you could wear on your hand as a bracelet, you know which ones, this is how it smells to me. And it's so nostalgic, and also it smells absolutely gorgeous on the skin. It smells non-juvenile at all, even though you might think it's gonna be a candy smell. No, it develops so nicely on your skin. So it has marine notes indeed. It has bergamot, then it has melon, pineapple, rhubarb, jasmine, and cypress. And in the base you've got musk, sandalwood, amber, vanilla, and cedar. So see the cap? These are the candies I'm referring to. Yeah, those hard candies, colorful. Yeah, and this is pretty much how it smells from the bottle, but it develops into such beautiful, sweet, fruity fragrance. I, on myself, get a powdery pineapple melon candies. That's what I get on my skin, and I really love it. It's long lasting, as all Memoize London fragrances. They're all long lasting, and Aurora is one of their newest releases. I highly recommend checking them out because the whole new collection is very unique. You have some very dark, opulent fragrances, but also things like Aurora. So yeah, I really, really love it. Again, on me, it smells like a powdery, candied melons and pineapples. That's how it smells on me. So I really, really love it. It's good all year round, I would say. All right, next one that I really love, and that's the last one I love, because then I have a flop for you. So the one that you should stay clear of. This is so hyped up now, especially on Instagram and like TikTok. My friend Noel shows it all the time. And I was quite hesitant to get it, but since it is a vanilla, I had to try, right? So this is the newest Lattafa, and this is Sehr. And the bottle is so massive and so heavy, you will not be able to put it on your shelf. Mine will be standing right here because I'm not able to, you know, have that high of a shelf in my perfume closet. It's insane. It's heavy AF. This is a dragon, I think. Yes, I think it's a dragon. I don't think it's a snake. But it's very like in your face of a bottle, right? And this is again the newest one from Lattafa, and this is bitter almond, cinnamon, pomerose, akigala wood, jasmine, vanilla absolute, tonka bean, and amber. And this is basically supposed to be a dupe for Vanilla Sex from Tom Ford. Even the notes are quite similar because you get that bitter almond, you get that tonka in the dry down. So yeah, you could think that's definitely kind of cloning, duping, getting inspired by Tom Ford Vanilla. However, for me, it's more of a mix between Tom Ford Vanilla and vanilla powder from Matière Première. Because of the akigala wood, for some reason, it kind of pulls, and maybe the cinnamon, it kind of pulls also towards vanilla powder from Matière Première. So it's kind of a mix for me, but nevertheless, as a standalone fragrance, it's flippin' amazing. It's really, really good, but you do have to like powderier vanillas that have quite a bit of almond, because this almond is very prominent here. Very, very prominent. You'll definitely get a lot of almond. But I personally really love it. So this one is a keeper. Monstrous performance, it really is. At least 8 to 9, even maybe pushing 10 hours. It's new in my collection, so it has to sit for a bit, but I'm kind of estimating that it's gonna be definitely a beast mode fragrance. And yeah, the bottle, I mean, is it too much? It might be too many. I wish the cap wasn't so high, so I could put it normally on my shelf, but yeah. So that's Sehr from Lattafa. And now the flop of the month, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll. Yes, I did order and purchase it myself, same as the Lattafa one. I did order them together. And as much as this one is a hit, I recommend, but you do have to like almond. This one is such a miss, such a miss. I really don't like it. I really don't like it. And you guys know it doesn't happen often on this channel that I show you something I hate. But I have to warn you, because it's a new release. Many people might be interested. And if you trust me in any way when it comes to fragrance reviews, then please, please think twice before you get it, okay? This is from Fragrance World, which I really do like the brand. Don't get me wrong, I really do. There are so many hits from the brand that I have and love. But this one, this is Hayaati Belle. And it comes in this very nice packaging. Even though I do not like the mixture between red and mint, whatever, not my problem really. This is the bottle, really, really nice, sturdy, all that jazz. So this is pear, peach, lily of the valley, ylang ylang, tonka, and jasmine. And then in the base you have vanilla, musk, and woody notes. And someone compared it to La Belle from Jean Paul Gaultier, La Belle Intense, Le Parfum. It has nothing to do with La Belle. No. Like, no. I don't even know where to... Oh. I don't really appreciate it. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe some people will like it, but I get where people get that La Belle smell, because in the beginning it's very, very similar, but then it starts to be like peachy, candy, artificial something. It smells like, at first it does smell like La Belle, but I wouldn't say Le Parfum. I would say the original La Belle. That same pair with that sandy effect. You guys get what I'm saying. But as it develops, you get a lot of peach and a lot of like bubblegum sweetness. This literally smells like a bubblegum. So I don't know if that was plan intended for it to smell like a bubblegum. I mean, I've smelled worse fragrances, okay? Let me get it out of the way. Yes, I've smelled worse fragrances. It's not the worst fragrance in the world, but I think if you are on your journey and you want the best of the best, no matter if it's niche or super luxurious or if it's just Arabian brands, you're not gonna be too happy. Because I really can appreciate each and every fragrance, and I always tell you what's good and what's bad if there is anything about the scent. But this one, I feel like, no, I don't think you will love it. I really do not think you will love it. If you want something that smells like candy and it's a bit like, you know, candy-ish, bubblegummy, then I much prefer Aurora, because it has a proper structure to smell like this. In this case, I feel like they tried to make something in the realm of La Belle, but they kind of missed. Or that was intentional. Like, I don't know, but I don't really love it. It's too candy, artificial sweet. It almost makes me nauseous, and it doesn't happen often. It really doesn't. So yeah, this one is kind of a flop, to be very honest with you. So Hayaati Belle, as much as I recommend everything, truthfully, think twice before you get this. Especially think twice when you decide to blind buy. Because it was not the best blind buy of my life. It was not a success, okay? It was not a success. This, definitely a success. Love this one. It smells opulent, it smells rich, it smells like it should. Whereas Hayaati Belle, I don't really like it. I really don't. Yeah, it's like artificial candy, but in the worst way possible. You know, this Aurora is also candy. I did say that, but this is supposed to smell like this, and this developed on your skin so nicely. Whereas this Fragrance World Hayaati doesn't go well on my skin at all. That's why I didn't want to even spray myself today, because no. Okay guys, that is it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out, of course, Ledda fragrances, and of course my baby that was just released. I'm so proud of it, Cabana Sunset. Yeah, so many new fragrances in this collection to be put on shelves now. And while I'll do that, you can watch any of my other videos, and I will see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.